our senses wherever we may go.
Right, is everybody warm enough? Yeah! Good, because it might get a bit colder in here. In fact, it might become freezing because I'm going to be freezing something a little bit more unusual today. Some lovely flowers. Thanks, Joe. Now, flowers can be very delicate and they don't usually last very long. So do you think if I froze a flower, it would make it last longer? Oh, well, let's see. And I'm going to freeze my flowers using something called liquid nitrogen. And it is so cold, I need to have my protective gloves on. And I've already got my goggles on. And now because it's so cold, it freezes the flowers very, very quickly. So I just need to choose a flower. Oh, this one's perfect. Now I'm going to dip the flower into the liquid nitrogen. Now, like all living things, flowers have water in them, so the liquid nitrogen is making the water freeze. Oh, the perfect frozen flower. And if I touch it, you can see the delicate, soft petals. Oh, they've now turned quite solid. Look what happens when I flick it. Oh. This one looks perfect for freezing. So why did the frozen flower snap? Well, you see, when we freeze things like a nice lolly, you're freezing something that's quite thick, so it's quite difficult to break. But the petals on a flower, they're so thin. So just like a thin piece of ice, oh, it breaks really easily. Oh, we'll do one more, will we? Are you ready?
Where did that bud get to? Oh, there you are.
Oh, I hear a beep. I see a flash. I wonder what they're going to ask.
Hi Nina, my name's Remy and I've got a question for you. How do I know which flowers to pick for my granny's birthday?
Oh, that's a great question.
Today, Remy, Hannah and Imogen are finding out all about flowers. Big ones, bright ones and lots of lovely scented ones. So today, for one day only, Remy, Hannah and Imogen become the experimenters. Hi guys.
Hi Nina.
Hi Remy, so you've asked, how do I know which flowers to pick for my granny's birthday? So your granny must really like flowers.
Yeah, she does, but I'm not quite sure which one she likes the best.
Oh, is that your granny over there? Shall we go and ask her?
No, I want it to be a surprise.
Oh, a surprise. Oh, I love surprises. Oh, well, that's fine. So we really should find out which flowers we like, and that'll help us to know which ones to choose for your granny. So let's play a game. You're going to choose the flower you like the look of the best in the whole garden. So have a good look around, and when you've found it, pop a marker next to it so we know. So are you ready, Luke?
At your service, Nina. Here's looking at you.
I like these ones, Nina.
Brilliant. So why did you choose these?
Because they're really pretty.
Yes, they are really pretty.
Oh, good choice. Those flowers are lovely.
I like these white flowers, Nina.
Wow, they're really big.
I think they'll look good in Granny's bouquet. Come and look at these, Nina.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I like these because they're nice and pink.
Oh, I love pink too.
Man, they're the colour of raspberry ripple ice cream.
What? Raspberry ripple ice cream? Where? Where?
Oh, it was great fun picking the flowers that looked the best, wasn't it?
Yes!
So why did you choose yours?
Because mine were really pretty, and mine were bright pink, and mine were really big.
Ah, so how flowers look is really important to us. But is there anything else we like about flowers?
Smell?
Smell. Interesting. Well, let's find out in our next experiment if how flowers smell is really important to us. So we know that we like flowers because of how they look. But what about our sense of smell? Will that make any difference? Well, this experiment's going to help us find out. You're going to choose between these 4 different types of flowers. There's the 3 you chose and 1 that I've picked. But you're going to be wearing your blindfolds, so you won't be able to see them. You're only going to be able to smell the flowers. So, are you ready, Ollie?
Standing by, ready to send lots of messages.
Experimenters ready?
Yeah!
Oh, they've got such a wonderful smell.
But just look at the roses. It's like looking at a jar of big, bright lollipops.
Have a sniff of this.
It doesn't smell of anything. It smells a bit funny. That's a nice sweet smell. Yes, I like that too. That's really nice. Me too, I really like that.
Okay, experimenters, blindfolds off. Look at that. You all chose flowers with a strong scent. And even the lavender, which doesn't look quite as pretty. So how flowers smell is really important to us. Great work, guys. We now know that we like flowers because of how they look and how they smell. And this is really going to help us pick the perfect bunch of flowers for your granny, Remy.
Thanks, Nina.
Oh, and we're not the only ones that like flowers. Did you notice any insects on the flowers?
Yes, butterflies and bees.
And were they staying on one flower?
No, they kept on moving on to different flowers.
That's because the insects love bright scented flowers just like we do. In fact, I know a game that we can play which will show us what happens when the insects move from one to the other. Oh, you make fantastic little insects. You're definitely ready for the next experiment. So to understand what happens when insects visit flowers, you're dressed as a bumblebee, a butterfly and a fly. Now, inside each flower is a sticky powder called pollen. Now, if you can imagine, these paddling pools are the flowers and the balls are the pollen. And of course, you guys are the insects. So off you go!
Sound busy. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Now, brush some of that pollen on. You've got so much pollen you can hardly fly. Okay, time's up. Now, what has happened to the balls of pollen?
They're all mixed up.
Yes, they've got mixed up. There are yellow and blue and red balls in all the flowers now. And that's because the sponge balls were sticking to your insect suits. And then when you rolled around in the flowers, some of them were getting left behind. And that's what happens when insects visit flowers. Tiny bits of pollen stick to their bodies and then get rubbed off when they visit other ones.
Yes, and by moving the pollen between certain flowers, insects help new flowers to grow.
Well, I can't wait to tell Granny about that.
Oh, talking of your granny, we've totally forgot about her birthday present. Let's go and get her bunch of flowers. Well, Remy, you asked, how do I know which flowers to pick for my granny's birthday? And we found out that we all like flowers because of how they look and how they smell. So we chose your granny the biggest, brightest flowers with the sweetest scent.
My Granny's going to love them, and here she comes now. Happy birthday, Granny.
Thank you, they're beautiful. And they smell wonderful too.
I think she likes them.
Thanks, Nina.
It's been a busy, busy day. Questions answered, experiments done. We've all used our senses in so many ways.
Ah, it's been such a great day, man. The flowers looked awesome, especially the big, bright ones.
I really enjoyed myself today. There were so many wonderful smells wafting my way.
I've had a fabby day. I love watching the children dressed up as insects. They were so funny.
It's been a marvellous day. It was so lovely to see Granny getting that beautiful bunch of flowers.
We've had a sensational time today. I hope you've enjoyed it too. See you again soon. Bye.
Bye.